What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on what is now officially Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017. Very early in the morning, just past midnight local time. If you're first timer on the channel, welcome. Thanks for joining us. If you're a regular, welcome back. As always, every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated and helps me reach other questers just like yourself. So if you guys enjoy the content of this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, or all of the above if you haven't done so already, and we welcome you to the community. So this is going to be another 4-star champion video. I'm a little bit pressed for time, so we're just kind of going to get to it. We'll go to my 4-star roster here. You can see I do have a couple champions I've gotten started already. The rest are moving up in the ranks slowly but surely. And I have 2 4-star rewards for Luke Cage, as you can see, expiring in 6 minutes and about a day. So Luke Cage is going to be the next 4-star that I'm looking to champion. He has some really great abilities and would pair well with some of these other characters that I have championed already. These guys. But the problem is my Luke Cage is not ready to champion. He's a 5.52. And I need to have him at 13 covers in order to do that champion business. So, I have 179 command points. It takes 120 to level up an ability for a 4-star character. And I've never spent command points on something like this before. I pretty much exclusively only use them to draw from packs, for the Legends packs, for a chance at those 5 stars. And so this is a first-time opportunity for me to do this, but because I am pressed for time and I have some tokens to draw, and I could get a 4-star from it. However, it's not guaranteed that it would be a Luke Cage, and it's not guaranteed it would be a red cover, although it's going to be highly ironic if I start pulling covers and I get a red 4-star Luke Cage. I might be a little bit upset. However, I do want to champion him, so here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to level him up. And then we're going to champion him, and we're going to take a look at his abilities. So we're going to first do this, spend those 120, and thanks to Deadpool's daily quest, Behemoth Burrito, you can get 2 command points every day for that event. Oh, where'd he go? There he jumped to the top. So we're going to level to 270 for 241,000. 417 we're going to promote to champion for 12.5. And then these rewards, the first level that you champion is going to be a legendary recruit token. I want to make sure I get the right one in here. 4 minutes to spare. We're going to add this black cover. Legendary token there. We got one more. There's at least 2 command points back, so really it was only a negative loss of 118 command points, give or take. So now that he's leveled and championed, any of his abilities I can mix around and match however I would like. So we'll take a look at him. There he is at 272. And so I have him currently at a 5.53 build. I really wanted more red covers. I want that ability at 5, so I'm going to play with my options here. I'm pretty sure I'm either going to go with a 4.45 build or a 3.55 build, and we'll see how that looks. So, at level 3, this yellow ability, Hero for Hire, would give 2 fortifications of friendly special tiles and deals 1323 damage for each fortified friendly special tile on the board. If Iron Fist is an active ally, creates a 111 protect tile first. So 2 on the first run with this, times 13, that's 2,600. If you use this twice, there could be up to 4 potentially, so that's going to be a whole lot more potentially in damage. 4 times that would be, what, 52 and some change, almost 57. 100 in damage, so it can still add up damage pretty quickly, which is why I'm not too concerned with this one being at level 3. And the Defender for black, it's a passive ability at level 5. I'm not usually too keen on passives, but this is a particularly good one. And this one is creating a black strength 348 projectile every time the enemy fires a power, and if Luke Cage is in front, removes a random enemy attack, strike, or projectile. At level 4, this one is a 224 projectile, and if he's in front, it reduces an enemy special tile by 192 to a minimum of 1. In lower level fights, that can actually be, I mean, all it takes to get it down to 1 completely. You know, not too many of them are going to be higher than that unless you're getting the some of the higher level muscle, the threatened tiles, or potentially some of the rock characters from the Doctor Strange series, where they're boosting special tiles with their countdown as well. Those can get very high very quickly in damage or protect, or however, whichever one you're fighting against, their special ability that pertains to. So, you know, other fights, basically, you know, you're not going to get too many that are higher than 192. It is still going to be on the board. It can still be strengthened. It can still, you know, deal potential damage. If it is one of those attack tiles where it's going to hit you every time, or strike tiles that hit you every time, I should say. And so anyways, so there's potential there for it still to be damaging. With this one, you know, it's going to, one, protect the team, especially in wave-based events. This is very helpful. The enemy goons, the AI fires abilities as soon as it gets AP, pretty much. And so each time it gets a chance, especially if you're fighting against NPCs like non-heroes or villains, but the, you know, hammer soldiers, the hand ninjas, things like that, those guys generate AP every turn without making matches. So they are building the colors that pertain to their abilities, and it's 2 per turn per character. So you know, that's going to be pretty damaging. If they all use the same color, they're going to stack up a whole bunch. So those abilities will get fired quickly, and these are going to be awesome projectiles to have on the board, as well as if he's in front, just removing those tiles completely. Bunch of Fiddle Faddle is a little bit higher cost at 13 red AP, but this one deals 2-part damage. So this is a base damage of 38-39 at level 3 currently, or 61-43 if there are no enemy strike, protect, or attack tiles on the board. So this is why having his black ability at level 5 actually feeds into the effectiveness of his red ability, because by removing those, even if there's just 1 or 2 initially, you get those gone and you have enough red AP stacked, you can do nearly double, about, what was that, an extra 50% more in damage per use of this ability. And you can actually get this used twice at 26 AP within that 30 AP level cap. So potentially at level 3 could be 12,000 plus damage. At level 5, and this is why I wanted to increase this particular ability, you can see the damage goes up at level 4 and goes up significantly at level 5. At level 4, it's a base damage of 55-46 or 88-74, and then at level 5, the base damage goes up to 89-59, and the overall damage is 14-335 if there are no enemy strike, protect, or attack tiles. So I'm certainly decided at this point, after reading through these with you guys, you know, I was tearing myself kind of back and forth about what to do, but I'm going to take down Hero for Hire down to 3, and red is going up to 5, and I'm keeping black at 5. Pretty much for all those reasons I just said. Now, for 13 AP, 9,000 damage, that 89-59 is pretty close. That's good. I mean, that is solid, but for being a 4-star, you might expect a little bit more. And it's situational, but being able to do over 14,000 damage is way more than just about any other ability on here that I have a 4-star champion for. minus Thor. This one here, her Smite ability, has a base damage of 4093 and then additional 739 damage for each charged tile. And at level 5 here, it also is converting 3 random tiles to charged tiles, red, blue, or yellow. Power Surge creates 5 charged tiles, and then her yellow ability also is creating charged tiles. This one as well. So there's potential to do, even if there's, say, 5 charged tiles times 740, that's 35, almost 8,000, give or take, in damage at 5 tiles. That's only using the blue ability once. You use this ability, that goes up to 8, so it can get quite hectic with charged tiles. If you save up enough blue AP, you can start stacking them. If there's yellows that you can convert strike, attack, or protect tiles to charge tiles, that's going to be pretty damaging there as well. And then pretty sure Danger Zone does, only 8297 in damage if there's enough black friendly strike tiles. So that's still well below even the base damage of Luke Cage's red ability for a similar cost here. So this is 13, and this one, Danger Zone, is 8. So there is a pretty good differential in AP cost actually, but for generating this ability's damage at 8297, there has to be at least 5 black strike tiles, and you only generate 4, so really this ability's cost is 16 if you're using it the same, and for much less damage. You can create other black strike tiles with these other abilities here, so yeah. So I'm pretty happy with the amount of damage there. The team that I'm most excited to use Luke Cage 4-star, the Power Man version of Luke Cage with, is actually going to be a team up with Jean Grey, 4-star Jean Grey. And the reason for this is at level 5, her purple ability actually converts up to 6 random enemy special tiles to basic tiles and deals team damage. So this is going to help negate any of those special tiles on the board, including countdown tiles at level 5. That's a change at level 4. So at level 3, it's only strike, protect, or attack. At level 4, it goes to any special tiles, 4 of them. And then at level 5, it goes up to 6 of them and increased damage. So that ability is going to help Luke Cage's red, as well as generating a bunch of team damage. And then her green ability, probably should have just stayed there, full of surprises, actually generates 4 random strike, attack, or protect tiles, strength 185. So these two things actually are going to play very well with Wasp, 4-star Janet Van Dyne, and her tactical intuition. So anytime there's protect or strike tiles on the board, these are going to be flip-flopped with her yellow ability. And so I'd rather use this one actively than use Luke Cage's. But if I needed to use Luke Cage's, I could in a pinch. The benefit to his ability is that it's going to fortify friendly special tiles, and that can be Jean Grey's special tiles, or it can be any of these. The other abilities she has that's great is going to be that buzzing sound, which is a passive blue, and then Wasp Sting, which deals a lot of damage for only 7 black AP, and has a potential to stun for up to 3 turns. At let's see, level 3, that's going to go down in damage to 1732. At level 4, 2771, stunning for 2 turns with 8 blue AP, 3 turns at level 5. So there's a couple variations on Wasp that I would do with this, because Luke Cage's black is a passive ability. I can have Wasps at level 5 and still be generating damage. Jean Grey and Wasp Blue are both passive, so I can mix and match those however I'd like. Her yellow, though, is the one that I really want to keep at level 5 for sure. because it's going to increase strike and protect tiles every time they flip-flop by 307. So Luke Cage's protect tiles start out at 348. That's going to automatically, for 5 yellow AP, convert them into strike tiles, and it's going to increase their damage output to 655, which is crazy, and then it's going to go to 962 for another 5 yellow AP. So, and that's, any protect tiles that are on the board. This doesn't specify a number for tactical intuition. If you look at it, all friendly strike tiles to protect and vice versa. So if there are 5, say, protect tiles on the board with his black defense ability, by the time you get to use this ability one time for 5 yellow AP, that's going to increase the total damage output by 1,500 per match, which is ridiculous. You start getting a couple cascades, and you can literally one-shot weaker characters just by a crit match or a couple good cascades, one after the other, which is going to be ridiculous. And then when you flip them back, it's going to become a protect tile for, like I said, 900 plus. You really only need one of those, maybe 2, in some serious fights to really absorb a lot of that damage and that impact on your team. Her passive, blue, is going to generate, or steal, I should say, 2 AP at level 3, and then if the enemy matches it, it's going to deal damage. She's one of those characters, if I could have every ability at level 5, I would do that. I really like this passive matching for damage, for only 6 blue AP required at 5614 damage for no AP cost whatsoever. You have to have at least 6, but Jean Grey's blue is also passive, and so therefore does not need to be worried about there. The only caveat to this one is if you're playing against NPCs, is what I refer to as the goons, they do not match tiles at all. So this ability only works well and deals that damage if for some reason there's a cascade or there's a conversion to different colors, where it's going to line this one up to be matched. If you're playing against a team of heroes or villains or combination in some of the story mode events, then this is one that I might switch over to level 5 and then maybe take down this yellow ability even to 4, and then maybe 4, so do like a 4-5-4 build, or a 3-5-5 build, just because they're starting out at almost 350 damage for, strength for those protect tiles that Luke Cage does. So this is still going to put it up 131 points, so that's going to be 480 and change, whatever that exact number is there, 489. So that's still pretty significant if there are multiple protect tiles on the board. That's going to just increase exponentially by that as well. So I would play her at a 3-5-5 build for that ability to do that as well. And so yeah, let's get to it. Let's just give it a shot. We won't do the full roster update. Actually, just make sure nothing else is getting ready to expire. Nope, I got till tomorrow, or at least later today. So we're going to do very quickly here the that required character. We're going to cheese through it just because I can. Let's see, a good blue. Yeah, sure. So Doctor Strange and Thanos is an excellent combination. You get the team heal, the passive damage on multiple abilities. All we have to do is basically kill one of these guys, and then Court Death is going to pretty much take care of the rest. 2731. So let's start with Moonstone. Let's go purples. Green. The other cheese that you can do with this is the Deadpool Whales, Whales, Whales. Stack up some purples with Scarlet Witch. It goes really fast, really easily, and his Whale's ability at the level I have him in, which is like 200 and some change, does over 4,000 damage, which is clearly enough to beat any of these other characters very easily. Okay, we're going to just pop that in just in case. And then let's do that. Okay, and then he's very weak in health, so all we have to do is match one more here. Court Death again. Boom. Done skis. And that is 5-star Thanos. The 3-star version obviously also has Court Death, but its damage is much reduced. Actually, I think it might even be slightly more because it's a higher level than Court Death for my 5-star. I think he's a 1/1/1. And my 3-star I have championed already, so he's got multiple covers available. So the reward for this obviously is going to be 3-star Cyclops. So we're going to take these guys, and these guys. And of course these enemies do come in at a lower level, about 80 to 85. There are 6 of them, it's one wave. So we're going to do the best we can to try to use as many abilities as possible and make this a lot of fun. So let's go. Here we go. Stacking up blues first. I know there was a match for red there. I didn't take it on purpose. I'm trying to get these extra APs generated. What do we got? Yeah, I guess team up is the only way to go. There goes that. Starting to get the projectiles on the board. And this. Okay. More of those. And that is for each ability that gets fired per turn, which is great because sometimes you get multiples. Let's get rid of that countdown tile there. Hood's coming in. He's easy. He's pretty weak. I'm going to stack these yellows. You can see we already have 5 black tile protect tiles on the board. So this is going to be really good. Let's see, we'll take this. Okay. Alright, so that's -1, but we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these on the board. We're going to pop this for an extra 307 conversion. And now still any enemy abilities that are going to be used will still generate protect tiles. That is up to 655 times 7. That's 40, over 4,000 damage extra per turn. And just to prove that, actually let's go here and he is one-shotted with one match. And all those countdown tiles are gone. It's a beautiful thing. How many yellows do we have? We got 5 more. So if there was an ability that was getting ready to be used, which there isn't, I could have easily made those protect tiles and done that up instead. However, at this point, we can do this. Get rid of those 2, all those 3 actually. Deadpool comes in, he's the final character, which is good news. And we can actually just use her purple here. Aw, I kind of want to use that red ability, but I don't see any good matches. Yeah, no, that's just a stun. So in order to use that, let's see, 1 shy, and it would be for 14,335 damage plus all the strike tile damage. So that actually would be almost 18,000 plus damage in one shot, which would be ridiculous. So that is why that ability is so dangerous and so effective. So we're just going to go ahead here with Jean Grey, and as you can see, basically took almost no damage whatsoever in that entire 6 enemy wave, and we got that 3-star Cyclops added to the rewards. So thank you guys so much for watching. It is late. I'm sure my daughter's going to be waking up in just a little bit here, so I do need to try to cut this short and get it posted so I can get some sleep myself. But thanks for tuning in. I really hope you guys did enjoy this roster update video with a new 4-star champion. He's my 7th 4-star champion. Whoops. This guy. I was gonna do some roster polls. I might save my elite tokens actually for a rainy day. I know we got a new Crash the Titans coming up tomorrow, or later today I should say. So we will be getting to that video probably. I'll try to do it on my lunch break at work. We'll see how that goes. If not, for sure tomorrow night, or if my daughter wakes up late and it's past the reset date time, I will certainly do my best to get on that if I'm able. But if you guys did like this video and you haven't subscribed yet, you can always hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. You can follow me on Twitter for more Marvel Puzzle Quest news at Mr. MPQ, and link for that will be down in the description below as always. You can hit that little notification bell once you've subscribed here for also instant YouTube notifications as soon as videos like this do get posted. I do play every Crash the Titans win, lose, or draw. Last week was pretty tough, to be honest. It was a longer video than normal, but we got it done. So pretty good success rate so far with some Crash the Titans strategies. I love doing roster updates, and if you guys have another team-up combination that you think would work well with 4-star Luke Cage, I'd love to hear it. Obviously, pairing him with Iron Fist is ideal for their combination abilities. I'll be honest, my 4-star Iron Fist is not well covered just yet. So if we go here, he's like way in the back. He's a 514. He's only at level 70 still. I haven't even pumped him up at all. Still need more green covers. Waiting to get those pretty much before that goes in. But my 3-star Iron Fist, yeah, he's way up there, 235. So he's rocking it. He's awesome. But if you guys have other team-up combinations you think that would work well or that I could try in the future, I'd love to hear your input. Let me know down in the comments section below. And other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your night, evening, day, whatever time it is you watch this video. And hope to see you back for the Crash of the Titans when that gets posted as well. Thanks so much, guys. Until next time, keep on questing and have a good one.